Hey dear, welcome to the Proud Animator YouTube channel. So, in this lesson, we are going to learn how to animate facial expression inside of After Effects. So, let's start. So, here we already have an illustrated face of a character. Let's open up the composition. Now, let's check out few things. Here, I have added a track mat for the hair layer so that we can add just 3/4 or full head rotation. And if we move on to the mouth layer, then I have also added another track mat over here for the elements inside the mouth, this ones. And we are going to do one thing. We are going to simply open up the path property of this mouth track mat and simply link it up with this mouth. So what it will do is it will simply change the whenever I change the path of this layer, the path of this particular shape layer will follow and do exactly the same thing. So we can use it for changing the position of mouths. Okay, so let's move on to our facial expression animation. So for facial expression, one of the most important thing is the position of eyebrows, and after that is the position of the mouth, and then is the eyelids. So let's first of all let's animate some angry look to this character. Okay, so first of all I'm going to add keyframes to this character. Let's add rotation and position. So after that I will jump on to next 8 frames. So let's make it 6, and I'm going to rotate it something like this and even position it somewhere around here. Same with this one to the opposite side. Okay, after that I'm going to change the position of the mouth as well. So for that I'm going to open up the mouth and simply add a path to over here. And after that I'm going to change the shape of the mouth slightly. So if you want to check both the window at the same time, then simply lock this and simply double click on the mouth layer, and after that I'm going to move on and do it like this. Okay, so from here we can control the mouth layer, and from here we can preview the face as well. Okay, so after that I'm also going to rotate it a bit. So one thing I'm also going to do is I'm going to parent this layer with this one and also with this one, and also give it a slight rotation, and also add keyframes on position as well. Sorry, let's move the anchor point. Now after that I'm also going to add rotation and position keyframes in each of the elements inside the mouth. So like this you can notice how the facial expression is changing just by moving the position of the eyebrows and the shape of the mouth. So you can get the reference of how the shape of the mouth and the position of the eyebrows are when it's in different facial expressions. You can get reference from Google. There are lots of reference over there, so you can pick it up and just use this technique to animate facial expression inside of After Effects. So you can even add animation to the eyelids as well, so that will also exaggerate the whole thing a bit. So right now I have simply just added few paths, I mean animated the path of the eyelids, and look how it's more exaggerated it actually looks. So like this you can add facial expression to a character. Now if we want to add again another sad expression, we can do that as well. So let's pause this whole animation. So I'm going to jump over to around 12 frames. I mean, I'm going to pause the whole animation slightly. So I'm going to put keyframes, all of the properties. Now after that, we are going to copy the initial frames first for everyone. I mean for the for all the properties with keyframes. Now again you can see the transition, the again it is again it is changing in happier expression. So we are going to change it to some sad expression. So for that we can simply select the eyebrows and rotate it the other way and move it somewhere around here. So let's now after that we are going to change the shape of the mouth. Now I'm going to move the teeth a bit closer. After that we are going to change the shape of eyelids. Now after that, if you see the transition between the expressions, you can see the difference. I mean here the face expression is changing. So likewise you can also add few anticipation to it, and you can even add facial rotation to it as well. Now I have also shown you how to make facial rotation, or rotate the face in 360-degree, or even if you want to do a 3/4 view rotation, you can do the same thing with the technique I have shown in the previous lesson. You can get the link in the description. Okay, so that like that you can animate facial expression inside of After Effects. You don't even need any plugin. You can do it just by animating the paths and just using few track mats to it. Okay, so that is it for this lesson, and hope you like the video. Then make sure to hit the like button. If you have any doubt regarding the video, then make sure to comment down below. I will be happy to help you out. And if you are here for the first time, make sure to subscribe the channel and hit the bell notification button to stay notified for all future updates. Until then, goodbye.